All right. Shalom, Akim. Sahar, spiritwindjudah of the GMS Mississippi camp. Giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father. Yahawashi, Bashar, Bashar, also giving double honor to our apostles, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. All right. Today I want to go into a topic. First of all, I'm walking from the store, man. I'm out and about. You see traffic. All right, Jake out here. It's Friday night, Labor Day weekend. So Jake think that having a day off is like getting recognized for your labor. What about the 400 years of free labor, you know? But that's not what this lesson is about, man. This lesson about is having joy in yahawashi. Well, I say a rant, a discussion, but it's about having joy in yahawashi. And what does that mean to have joy in yahawashi? It means that no matter what you're going on, what's going on in your life, no matter what you're going through, just have joy in yahawashi. Have joy that you are in the ark. You are in the new ark, the spiritual ark that Noah and the other 7 souls were in. Okay, you are in that spiritual ark. You know the secrets of the universe. All right. 1 second, Akim. But yeah, come, Akim. You are in the spiritual ark, okay? And your joy is in the fact that you know exactly what's going on. You know exactly who you are according to the scriptures. You have the richness of this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the word. Also, you have this royal blood, the brotherhood, man. This royal camaraderie of the brotherhood, man, which is invaluable, and money can't replace that. And your joy is knowing that you have a hedge over you. So whatever adversity you are enduring, it's a part of your lot in this truth. And whatever you don't have, whether it's temporarily or just whatever, it's part of your growth in this truth, man. Okay? And a lot of your afflictions are a test to see if you're going to keep your consistency in this truth, man. All right? So, and a lot of your tests are down payments to your position in the kingdom, man. Because you have to get purged and chastened to actually make it into the kingdom. See, we are men in this faith who's been in this truth 5+ years, 7, 8 years, 10, 11 years, and you don't want to fall into the insidious trap of not being single-minded towards the kingdom. Because after years go by, and you see that Babylon hasn't fallen at the rate you thought it was going to fall, you can insidiously sort of deviate from putting all your energy into this word, man. But especially when you go through the hustle and bustle of life, and you go through your everyday afflictions, and you can start to deviate from, keeping up with the times and the prophecies, man. It's a common temptation, man. But no, we have to take joy in this truth and what it is. And if we don't have much, deal with the bare necessities, man. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. I almost saw a wreck. There was almost a wreck. There's a lot of wrecks that's known to happen on this street. All right, but just bear with me. All right, if you don't have much, it's very spiritual to be what they call a minimalist, man. Esau calls it a minimalist, but it's very spiritual. And I'm saying it to say, don't get so caught up into what you don't have till you forget the richness of what you do have, man. And what you do have comes with the cost, man. Okay? There's one thing to come into the faith, but in order to maintain the faith, you have to stay unplugged from Babylon, man. So if the Most High keeps you from having certain things or certain things in abundance, that's to bring out the most of you in this truth, man. Because you cannot get something without giving up something. That's how the way of the Most High is, man. The spirit and the flesh are battling one against another, man. They're two polarities, man, two opposite polarities. And if you grow stronger in one, the other grows weaker. So if you do get your fleshly desire and the thing that plays over your mind, if you do get that in great abundance, then best believe your spirit, your oil may be compromised, man. So I'm doing this lesson so to admonish brothers to, just take joy in having this truth, man. There's a scripture in Sirach. Quite sure brothers could think of it, where it says the basic things in life for man, roughly paraphrasing, is like wine. Then it goes into, of course, bread and shelter to cover shame. And it goes into one or two other things, but it doesn't go into a whole lot. It's not a whole book written on the necessities of man. And if you look at that scripture and you ask yourself, do you have those things? Most of you brothers have more than those things, man. Are you comparing yourself to what the average 2/3 has, what the average Babylonian has, what Esau says you're supposed to have? All right. If you got food in your refrigerator, you're good, man. All right, because your joy is not in vanity. Your joy is in the kingdom to come, the age to come, man. That's your joy. All right. And we just have to continue to pray and fast and not to allow the hustle and bustle of this side to distract us from this faith, man. And it's a challenge, man. But it wouldn't be a challenge if it wasn't worth it, then it wouldn't be a challenge, man. All right. Okay. If what we're getting, if it wasn't worth it, it wouldn't be a challenge, man. So the Most High, He's throwing these afflictions and these scenarios, these episodes in your way to see if you're going to fight for this faith. Because it's one thing to know who you are and know that you're an Israelite, know that the kingdom is coming. But it's another thing to fight to keep that, man. It's one thing to get the job, but now you have to keep the job, man. Yeah, you made the audition, but now you have to keep your role, man. All right? Because at any given moment, you could lose your spot and be replaced. So take joy in the spiritual things. Start putting your energy into the spiritual things. Start putting your satisfaction and your contentment into the spiritual things. And if you put your spirit and your energy into the faith, you will get your needs met. Now, that's not to say that you don't have to take care of your business as a man on this side, because what did yahawashi say? Give unto Caesar what Caesar. So Caesar requires you to work for him or work in general to get your things, man. But if other things are not going your way, like the brother Yah said, man, just basically chill. Because if you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man in the flesh and in the spirit, the Most High will deliver you out of those fleshly temptations, man. But the key is to stay in the spirit and keep your joy and your yahawashi, man. And with that, I hope you brothers are edified. Till the next time, shalom.